Sup guys, in this video I will be talking about all the new mechanics that will be in Hollow Knight Silksong. The new mechanics will add many unique abilities for Hornet's arsenal. There will also be new currencies in Farloom, plus a brand new quest system and a tool system. In Silksong, the replacement for Steel Soul mode will be called Silk Soul, and is said to take it a step further and will provide new content. The first new mechanic in Silksong is that instead of getting soul from hitting enemies, you will instead get silk. You can use the silk to use super moves that will do heavy damage to enemies, but it will use a sizable chunk of Hornet's deposit. Focus, which is what the knight uses to heal, is replaced by binding, which heals Hornet automatically by 3 mass. There will likely be upgrades to it, upping the amount of mass Hornet heals. Binding is much faster than using tools and will mean that the boss battles in Silksong will be more nimble and faster. There will be a new quest system, making the towns in Farloom have much more depth to them. From what we know, there will be quest boards with at least 4 different types of quests. Gather, Hunt, Grand Hunt, and Wayfare are the 4 we know about. Gather will likely be Hornet collecting collectibles in certain areas, as one is called Mossberry Brew, and Mossberry is an item found across the Moss Grotto. Hunt and Grand Hunt will likely have to do with Hornet finding strong enemies across Farloom and defeating them. The last quest is called Wayfare, and will probably have to do with Hornet finding new areas and hidden secrets. The quest system will likely be on the side and will not be a main focus. After that we have Tools, which will be the replacement of Charms in Hollow Knight. Tools are special items that will give Hornet offensive and defensive abilities. Crests are also required to equip tools, with there being 3 different types, with the only one we have a name for is called Wanderer. Wanderer tools are the only ones we have any knowledge about, with the tools being limited use consumables. The tools range from a buzzsaw attacking any enemies in front of Hornet, and a tool that will grant Hornet 2 lifeblood masks. To use the tools you will need shell shards, which are gotten from enemies and the bug statues all over Farloom. You will then have to recharge the tools on the bench using up your shell shards. To create the tools, Hornet will get help from Forge Daughter, who will provide a smithing service to Hornet. Forge Daughter will be an important NPC in Silksong, similar to Salubra, who sells charms to the knight. There will also be a new currency replacing Geo, called Rosaries. Rosaries are described as holy currency beads used to trade for goods. Hornet will lose her rosaries when she dies, but there is a way to store them using rosary strings. You can also break apart the rosary strings to get extra rosaries. The fast travel system is relatively unknown in Silksong, with the only thing we have seen is a giant dirt carver creature that has an animation played similar to the last stag. This NPC/boss will likely be the replacement for the last stag. There will also be a new unique game mode called Silk Soul mode, which is unlocked after beating the game. The mode is very similar to Steel Soul, but will have more stuff that will make the experience of Silksong last a little longer from the Team Cherry developers. Hornet will also have many more unique movement abilities. The moves range from parrying to using her spider legs to move across the floor faster. Many moves in Hollow Knight will also be in Hornet's arsenal, including wall climbing. The movement abilities will let Hornet progress to new areas in Farloom. Interacting with NPCs will also be much more interesting, as Hornet will have her own dialogue and will have her own lines to talk with NPCs. Farloom will also have many new collectibles, as in the Moss Grotto we see more than 1 Mossberry, which will be used to complete quests and can probably be sold to get rosaries as well. The new mechanics in Silksong will likely enhance the experience, adding more depth to its towns and world progression. I hope y'all enjoyed this video, and I will catch y'all in a bit.